Hello!
Hello!
How's it going, everyone?
Ba-da-ba.
Oh my god.
We're not gonna watch the chat
We're gonna
there,
watch
so
it
don't
over
talk
here.
for like a hot second.
We can't see you right now.
Setting
don't say
up the
anything.
chat. Setting up the chat. Oh yeah, we're setting up the chat. We're setting up the chat. Setting up the chat.
We're setting up the chat.
It's taking a hot second to...
It's really taking
Get
its
its
sweet
business
ass
together.
time to set up the chat.
It really is. Hey friends.
Hi, friends.
How's it going? Why isn't it working?
Well, you can't tell us how it's going because we can't see what you're doing.
I might have to pop back over to my other channel. Let me do that really fast.
Stick with us, guys. We're just trying to figure out how to make sure we can see what you're saying.
There we go.
Sorry
We'll just
about
watch it here. It's fine. Gross.
Oh, no, it's us.
Oh no, it's us.
Ah.
Yeah, we'll just watch it here. That's easier.
Okay, hi, everyone.
Alright, so we are going back and reading
We're going back, and we're reading
your
what
stuff.
you've said.
6 days, woohoo. 6
Woo,
days.
woo, woo.
6 days.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm trying to get it so you can see all of us in this frame without it being a horribly unflattering angle. Okay. I'm here for this. Have you guys watched The Two Truths and a Lie Scene? Have you guys watched The Two Truths and a Lie Scene?
It's so good.
Have ya? Piper!
Hi, Piper!
My niece is here. Not till 2 in the morning, till 1 in the morning, Missy. Oh.
Thank you, Unicorn Frenzy. We love you.
Yeah. Awesome. Indeed, we agree. We agree.
You agree? Yep.
Just got home from Japan. Ooh.
Whoa. I want to go to Japan.
Same.
Casey, we appreciate you joining us for as long as you can.
Indeed.
Unicorn Frenzy, I have not seen Cam on Netflix yet, but I want to. I've heard good things and it looks interesting. So maybe we'll have to watch that later.
Seen what?
There's a movie on Netflix called Cam that looks
Okay.
really interesting.
Cool.
I honestly don't know a lot about it, but it looks really cool.
It's okay. So will Dawn be online? Of course Dawn
Yes,
will be
Dawn
online.
will be on this channel on December 1st at 10 p.m. Central Time, free to view for all.
Yeah. Just like everything else. Oh. It's okay you can't be at the premiere.
It's okay.
No big deal.
We still love you. Jacob Bogus has a question. What's your question?
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Are you going to Japan? Oh, well that's so cool, Ryan. Good for you.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
I love it. Your videos. Oh, thank you.
I don't think we've seen a movie that we think is better than Hereditary yet.
In 2018?
No,
No, I don't think so.
not yet.
Andrew, drop in and say hi. Hello. Hi.
Hello, hi.
Happen to know what time online. Ah.
How long does it take to edit? How long would you say it took to edit?
Well.
Till yesterday.
We're still editing.
I mean, like, yeah, we're still,
technically.
like, it's done. Like, it's done. It's ready to show. But, like, today what we're going to do is go through and watch it on a bigger screen with different speakers and, like, see how that looks and then edit it based on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a continuous process. So,
Yeah.
I mean, a long, long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
Longer than you think.
Much longer than you think. We have seen the Suspiria remake. It was a trip.
It was a trip. I didn't know how I felt about it at first. I think I liked it. I like. There were things that I had problems with, but all things considered, I thought it was such a great effort, and the acting was strong enough that I can forgive its faults.
Fair points. I thought the ending was very weak.
Yes, the ending was weak in execution. Strong in story. Like, I liked the reveal, for those of you that have seen it. The thing that gets revealed at the end, I liked, but the execution was poor.
Indeed.
Especially when you consider how excellently executed other death scenes in the movie were, and you know what I'm talking about if you've seen it.
Apparently, you sound like Michael Cera.
You know, I've heard that before.
Really?
Yeah, that's
You've
not the
gotten
first
that?
time somebody's told me that. Which I don't really hear it, because I've heard his voice and I don't really hear it.
I don't think I've ever.
But you're not the first person that said that to me.
Heard him.
I think people just think guy with higher pitched voice, Michael Cera.
Michael Cera.
But
will we do a live stream with Peyton and Cassie? We have ideas for the final Dawn live stream next month.
It's all going to kind of come down to scheduling, is the main thing.
Yeah,
we'll
see.
We're going to try to do some
My
things.
smoothie's delicious, thank you. It's from Panera.
Indeed. My birthday was great.
Yeah.
Pretty low key.
I went to Des Moines and watched some movies.
Yep. Saw Suspiria in mid-90s. Did some
Mid-90s is great.
And then on my birthday I worked, which was fun. I like my job. And my boss got me cookies, which was fun. And then came home, and my parents' gift for me was the PlayStation VR system, which, if you like that kind of thing, is really cool. And Shelby got me the vinyl edition of Awaken My Love by Childish Gambino, which is one of my favorite albums of all time. So that was awesome. Yes.
What are we going to wear for the premiere? We're still kind of figuring that out.
It's in flux at the moment.
Yeah. You'll see. There will be pictures.
I'm 23, for the person that asked.
And I'm 21. Yeah. Oh, happy late birthday.
Thanks. We are very excited. We, frankly, we're kind of terrified. Originally, but now that the movie's at where it's at, we're feeling a lot better. And it's always scary. I mean, it's the thing of, of course, we're excited for you guys to see it, but we're also trying to make it as good as it can possibly be. And with both of our already busy schedules, it always just feels like we don't have enough time.
Indeed.
But I'm very happy with it. I was trying to show my eyes a little bit more. I feel like the hat. Yeah, so I'm wearing my hat in a goofy fashion because on camera it looks fine.
But it's crooked, so you look like one of those douchey farmer dudes.
Oh god,
that,
I'm not trying to do that, guys.
Cocks
I'm gonna be honest,
back.
my hair just looks like a mess right now, so I just put a hat on.
It's okay. So the premiere itself will not be streamed online.
No.
There will be photos and hopefully some type of video, something.
Yeah.
But the premiere will not be streamed online. The premiere is just an in-person thing that we are doing to kick off.
Yeah, for local people and anybody who wants to travel to see it.
Yeah.
Nobody else has seen the final cut of the film
just
yet.
us.
Just us.
Mm-hmm. The cast will get to see it before the premiere,
hopefully,
if they choose to.
Yeah.
But yeah. What? Oh my god.
We had the screen just blacked out, so we can't see your comments for a moment, guys. So just hold on. There will not be a Life is Strange 2 movie after this. We know what we're doing next. It is original content. However, I highly recommend you stay on this channel because it's going to be fire.
Yeah, so we have a short list of things that we kind of wanted to talk about today.
Yeah.
I am a singer, but I don't feel like singing right now.
She's a wonderful singer.
But I actually am a classically trained singer. Okay, cool. We're back. We're good. All is well.
Heather Myers, that's so cool to hear. We'd love to see you.
Okay. Oh, Heather, thank you.
That's so cool.
Holy moly, that's so awesome. Well, we hope to meet you.
Indeed.
That'll be really cool. You want to see me soon in an original movie? Keep watching. Stick around.
I like granting wishes. Princess Snowy Hansen, I'm actually not sure if this hat is from New York.
It's
not. It's
the
not?
The company that it's from is in New York?
Yes, but I do have an uncle that lives in New York.
Indeed.
Who's awesome. So, I have ties to New York, if that makes you feel better.
Yeah.
What did you think of the ending of Life is Strange?
Just the first game.
Of the first game, or Before the Storm, or the comic, or...
Speaking of the comic, who
read the comic?
Read the comic.
Who's read the Life is Strange comic?
thoughts?
Celine, we love that.
Do you know how many people are going to the premiere? We don't.
We have no idea.
We don't know.
There's like 50 people committed to going on the Facebook event, which is about the same as we got for What If. But last time we had about 40 stragglers show up.
Yeah.
So I'm estimating between 40 and 90 people, give or take, which is a number I'm happy with.
Yeah.
How do you write a great psychological thriller? You have to create realistic characters that people can relate to, and then have extraordinary things happen to those characters and see how they would react. So you start with grounded characters, make the things that happen to them unusual, and deconstruct how you think they would react to those events. I can talk to you more at length about this if you ever want to.
Okay, wait, I'm kind of going back in here.
Yeah.
Number one movie to watch for aspiring writers.
Ooh.
What's like a masterclass in writing?
Any Tarantino movie, frankly. Like,
Fair.
especially his early work. Reservoir Dogs or Pulp Fiction. Those are the two movies that made me want to write movies. The content is pretty heavy, but he's a master dialogue writer. Like, I would recommend Tarantino.
Yeah.
I know that's the stereotypical answer, but it's stereotypical for a reason. He's a phenomenal dialogue writer. Also, Hereditary, frankly, is an excellent example of how to write realistic dialogue in extraordinary
That's a
circumstances.
masterclass on psychological horror.
Yeah.
Where is the premiere going to... Wait. Where's the... Ooh, golly. I'm confused. The premiere is where we're located.
Yeah, the premiere is in Waterloo, Iowa. But if you can make it to Waterloo, Iowa...
Join us. Oh my goodness. Do we ever see ourselves making more video game adaptations? No.
No. If I ever did anything that was a video game adaptation again, it would just be more Life is Strange related content, frankly. And that is a huge if. Like, I have movies planned for tentatively like the next half decade. So, not for a while. Unless something comes along that changes my mind, which I highly doubt will happen, because this original story that I'm working on is really good. I'm really excited about it. And I actually think you guys will like it a lot, because the reason, what drew me to Life is Strange in the first place is that the themes that were in it were things that I liked. So,
yeah.
I feel like you guys will be just as attached to my original content as you are to What If and DAWN.
Yeah.
Maybe even more, because I won't be constrained by following a certain storyline. Who knows? Who knows?
Will we do a premiere in XYZ location? No.
No, we can't.
We don't have the funds to, travel.
We'd
and
love
set
that.
up premieres. I mean, someday, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Just, that's not possible for us right now. Some of our favorite indie films.
It's hard, because it's hard to define indie film. Like, some people would call A24 movies indie films. Some people would say they're too mainstream now. I'd have to think about that. I don't know if any of my favorite indie films would be considered too mainstream or not.
Well, let's think about some of the smaller ones we've watched on Netflix, like
That's
Princess Sid.
Princess Sid,
really like.
yes, love Princess Sid. What is that one movie that we bought for $3 at Family Video and thought it was going to be stupid, and then it was actually really good? The apartment 112 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's like a horror film. Let me grab it
cool.
quick. Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I?
No.
Yeah.
Trying to think of others that we have enjoyed. We watch a lot of smaller films on Netflix, and we buy $3 discount bin movies.
This is Apartment 212.
It's really good.
It's a really, really low budget horror film. The editing is not great.
It's less horror than we expected it
Right,
to be. Like,
right.
the cover makes it look like really grungy horror.
It's Del Toro-esque
It's not really.
horror.
Yeah, it is.
But the acting is really strong, and the effects are really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
It's a really sweet story, actually.
Yeah. If somebody sent me a full script, would I consider making it?
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. Like, I can't right now, because we're still at a stage where I think original content that we create needs to be what we're doing.
Yeah.
But send it my way. I'll read it, if nothing else. And I'll tell you what I think of it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, somebody asked what our names are. I'm Carrsan T. Morrissey.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I'm Carrsan T. Morrissey. I wrote and directed What If and Dawn. I don't want to, like, introduce you for you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, hi. I'm Shelby Davis. I played Max Caulfield in What If, and I was the production manager, co-director of Dawn. You keep saying Letterboxd, and I don't know what that is.
What's Letterboxd?
What is that? Where did we meet? On set for What If?
Indeed. The relationship started later, though.
Yeah.
After filming and after everything else.
A couple people have asked us about, like, auditions for future projects. Yeah.
Yeah.
We will hold open auditions for future projects. They will be located where we are.
Yeah. The main concern with that is going to be, do you have transportation to Waterloo, Iowa? I mean, obviously we don't know what kind of budget we're going to have. So if we could put you up somewhere, we would, but we can't make any promises about anything like that right now. But if you want to audition, please audition.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, it just puts you on our radar as somebody we can consider going forward.
Absolutely.
So,
but keep following our Facebook and our Instagram and here on YouTube, and we'll always update you guys when those things come along. So, yeah. Oh. It's a film social media like IMDb, but better.
we'll have to check it out.
Look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, never heard of it.
Casey, depending on what they are. Sure.
I know of Undertale. I've never heard of Deltarune.
Yeah, I've heard of Undertale. I do not. I'm not familiar
I like
with Deltarune.
Undertale. I haven't finished playing it, but I want to. Wait, somebody asked us, when's the next giveaway? Next month, after the movie's released. Follow on Instagram, we'll let you know.
Sam, we're working on that. We ran out of budget money, basically, so we're working on shipping things out of pocket.
Yeah.
The scene that is getting released and the video we are working at, we had to... Essentially, I'm just going to be honest. I decided we needed to focus on making sure that the movie was finished so that you guys got what you paid for.
Right.
And...
Yeah, this was one of the big things we need to touch on, and I think we'll make posts about it, too.
Yeah.
Because people are starting to ask, like, hey, you guys said incentives were going to ship
We have
out in,
not
like,
forgotten
September. Where are they?
Yeah.
We haven't forgotten. Trust me, every single day we're thinking about it. But
Trust me.
we thought that the budget would cover shipping everything, and it's gone. Like, we spent everything
On the movie.
on the movie. So everything that we do from this point forward is out of pocket, and it costs a lot of money to ship things internationally.
And it will happen. This is not us leading up to saying, like, we're not going to do
Oh
it.
my God,
of course,
no.
you
Of
will
course
get what
we
you
will.
paid for.
Everything's
But,
printed.
yeah, everything is printed. We have everything. We're just working on shipping it out.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
And again, this is partially on me because I said we need to focus on getting the movie done. So
I have heard a lot of people say that I look like Diane Houghton, who plays the voice of Kate.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of people have said that.
I could kind of see that.
Thank you. That's a compliment. She's very cute.
Unicorn Frenzy, that's awesome. My original content is always super, super dark. So, like, it's cool.
Indeed. Yes, we are going to be doing original content from here on out. there will be big announcements and a huge rebranding after
Soonish.
Dawn. It's really December.
Yeah.
Some point in December.
Yeah. I have played Alien Isolation not on VR, but just regular console. It is amazing. It's one of the most intense horror games ever.
Oh golly. I have terrible short-term memory, so I cannot remember what people say.
Casey, if you're feeling kind of overwhelmed by things, I mean, obviously, like I have anxiety, so I get it. I think the main thing to do is just remember to take some time for yourself every now and then. It's easy to get caught up in everything and feel like everything is happening all at once with school and work and personal projects and everything else.
Yeah.
No matter what, take 30 minutes a day and just do something that you want to do. Go for a walk, read a book, write something, draw something.
Mm-hmm.
It's healthy to take some time for you.
Yeah.
So that would be my advice to anyone who's kind of feeling overwhelmed by life, is just like remind yourself that there's always time to take a little bit of time for self-love. That's what I would say.
Yeah. Our original films are going to feature a lot of very diverse characters.
Yes.
So.
A lot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Will there ever be a Life is Strange movie in theaters?
Huh.
We don't know. That's not up to us.
That is not up to us.
Lionsgate owns the film rights, so that's up to them what they do with it.
Tell you what, somebody send me a couple $1 million and I'll buy the rights from Lionsgate, which would never happen even if I offered them all the money in the world, because Lionsgate. But yeah, I mean, sure, yeah. Give me a couple $1 million and we'll see what I can do.
Yeah. Well, there's been a TV show planned for years. So, who knows?
I mean, I'd love to see, like, I guess if you guys are asking, like, would we ever be, like, upset if there was, like, a more mainstream adaptation or anything like that? Like,
I'm sorry. I just have to point something out really quick. We are followed by this guy named Redneck King on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. And he is so goddamn funny. Like, you crack me up. All the best anxiety reliever is hunting in them Georgia woods on a cold winter morning.
We don't live in Georgia. We can't.
I love you. You crack me up every time you post. I love you.
Like, even if you're being completely unironic, and that's just like it's just like,
I still
it's
love
cool.
you.
You're
because
just
you commit.
You're like the positive American stereotype, and it's like.
How exactly did we get the developers to approve us making the films? By promising not to make money.
Yes. By promising to stay poor.
Yeah.
No, I mean, genuinely, that's it. I wanted to do these movies free for everyone anyway, because of what they are, but we had to swear that we would not make any profit on anything, which is why it was important that we make sure we spend all the money from the GoFundMe.
Correct.
But.
Correct, and we did. And we did. Favorite character in a movie?
In a movie?
That's a broad question. That is a broad question.
I was like, I definitely have some. Like, one of my favorite characters in general is Lisbeth Salander from the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo books and movies.
Wait, I'm sorry. Sel, did you just say you're coming to the movie premiere? Are you not?
We thought you were in Europe.
Are you one of our executive producers that lives in Europe? Am I correct in that recollection? You're coming to the premiere?
How are you getting here? Oh my god.
What? Oh my god, we're so excited to meet you.
That's amazing.
Holy shit. Whoa. We're so excited to meet you.
Sel, for those of you that don't know, is one of our executive producers on Dawn. And oh my god. We are so honored
What?
and lightly terrified.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank
Wow.
you. We're so excited to meet you.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Literally, I don't care if anyone else shows up now, so that helps.
Don't say that.
I'm joking.
We love all of
I'm
you.
joking.
You're all important.
I'm sorry, let me amend what I just
Wow.
said. We're human beings,
amazing.
and we get self-conscious about how many people are going to show up at things that we hold. So, of course, there's a small part of me that's like, why aren't hundreds of people going? So I'm trying to say that it's alleviating that anxiety. I apologize, that was rude. I didn't mean that.
No, it's okay.
I'm excited.
Oh my gosh.
My God, people are probably mad at me
Wow.
now.
No, nobody's mad at you.
I didn't mean it like that.
No, trust me, like, we would not be able to come to a premiere like this. Like,
Yeah.
if we had to travel for hours and pay money, we wouldn't be able to do it.
Conman,
so.
you're another person I'd really love to meet in person.
Love to meet you.
But,
yeah.
again, you're not obligated. We won't be hurt. We're cool no matter what. But it would be so cool to meet you.
Sam, you're our other executive producer, and we love you too. Nobody's obligated to come to the premiere. We're just fucking delighted when people do.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, yeah.
We don't expect anybody.
There's
to
just, I mean,
come.
anybody who makes movies, I'm sure, or makes anything, gets that there's nothing like showing it to people in person.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that. There's nothing that quite matches that experience. So anybody that, like, we know contributed and can make it to, like, see it pay off, we are so proud of this movie. We're so fucking proud of this movie.
We really are.
So we
It's
can't wait to
so
show it
much
off.
better than What If. Like, hot take, but it's so much better than What If.
It's so much, like, just on a technical
amazing.
level.
Oh.
I am hoping the True Truth scene already kind of showed that off.
Yeah, it's this Saturday. It's in 6 days.
It's in 6 fucking days.
It's in 6 days. Fuck. Woof. Woof.
Thank you, Marina. We love you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you guys for forgiving my excited statement. I do care if people are there. I love you all. I only meant that my anxiety is slightly relieved now.
That's... God damn, that's really exciting. Wow. Okay, 2 questions.
Lemony Cricket, that's awesome.
How long is it? Said one person. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yep. Including credits, it's 2 hours and 23 minutes.
But the movie itself is 2 hours,
2 hours
and 20 minutes.
Yeah, which is only about 15 minutes longer than What If. So it's really not that much longer than What If was. Genuinely.
Yeah.
And I promise you it's worth it. I promise.
Yes, absolutely. What kind of cake are we going to have? We're going to have cake from the grand old chain store of Hy-Vee, and it's going to be half white and half chocolate, and we're going to take pictures of it, because it's going to be cute.
It's going to be cute.
Hi, Mommy. Oh my god, other people are like, Shelby's mom's here.
Oh my god.
Cute. Sam, yes. And that is seriously thanks to donors.
Yeah, that is because of you
that
guys.
is just because of the donors that the quality of everything is so much better. And it's not perfect. It's not.
No, but it's $5,000 better. I mean, that's...
Yeah.
You know, we had a better lens. We had access to better equipment. We had access to much better lighting. I mean, like, the lighting is still something that is my always I want to improve thing. And again, I feel like other filmmakers get this.
Vintage Dreams on Instagram is here.
Hi! Oh my god, we love you.
Hi. You're the bomb.
But yeah, like, and Sam, obviously I'm answering your question specifically, but also anybody, like, lighting is one of the most difficult things to make look authentic in film. So for this movie, we had better lighting, but there's still scenes where I'm like, ugh.
There's still inconsistencies.
Yes, but it's like, it's better. It's more consistent. It looks like we actually had lighting for this movie, and I'm proud of it. So it's like, yeah, it's always that struggle of, like, simultaneously being proud of it and also realizing every little thing that could be better. But it's an accomplishment for us. I've been making movies for almost 10 years now. And this is the most professional looking thing I've ever made. So.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. That's the
Yes.
thing. All of the equipment that we were able to purchase for Dawn, we will continue to use because we have that now.
Everything we purchased you know, it gets added to the things we'll purchase for the next movies. So it's just going to
Right.
get better and better and better
Right.
and better.
Like, the next goal is rent a better camera body.
Yeah, rent a better camera body, get a little bit better lighting,
Mhm.
and get a better boom mic.
And get people who know what they're doing to help us.
Yeah,
Get
we've got
team.
a couple of people that we're kind of pursuing to be like gaffers and people to run lighting and people to do things like that. So we don't have to do everything.
There's one person in particular that
There's
I'm
one
coming
person.
for.
And if he's watching this, he knows who he is. But no, it's like, you know, my ideal would be that I could just direct and just work with the actors and just get the best performances out of people, and that people that actually know what the hell that they're doing could work on lighting and things like that. Not to diss myself. I do have a general understanding of everything that we're doing, but no one, you know, master of none kind of thing. I'd love to be able to work on what I'm good at and let people that are better than me work on the things that need to be better for the film.
Yeah. Somebody asked if there were going to be bloopers. We still want to do bloopers from What If. And now, hopefully... Stop falling asleep, computer! Now, hopefully, we can just do, like, a combined What If and Dawn.
Yeah. I still have all the footage
Blooper
from What
thing.
If specifically for that reason, but it's so hard to go through every single shot and find the funny moments.
It is.
My God.
But maybe we'll get to it.
Someday.
I
mean, you guys have to understand, it's something, of course, that we weren't really able to, like, prioritize because we had another movie to make.
We did.
But it's something we both really want to do because there are some funny moments.
There are so many funny moments.
Hey, Shelby, how are your bangs? So perfect? Somebody asked.
They're actually not. They're really wonky today. And they're too long and I need to cut them. Somebody asked, how do you fully flesh out characters and story in a movie?
Good question. Everybody's process is different. For me, I've asked other people this question, frankly, because I'm still learning. And most people start at the beginning or the end of the story. They think of like one event that they want to build everything around. For me, it tends to start with the middle. Like I usually think of something that kind of happens right in the middle of the story and then build around that.
Right.
So a lot of the initial work is just figuring out, okay, where do you want this character to end up? And then how do they get there and where do they go from there? And you have to know this character so well that you know how they would react to this stimuli and how they would react to what's going on around them. You have to know this character better than they know themselves. So it's really just a matter of sitting down, listening to some music or whatever causes you to be creative, and just writing down or even just thinking about. Even just thinking about who is this person, how would they react if X, Y, Z, how did they react to A, B, C, and where are you going to take them? Figure out their limits, and do you want to reach them?
Celine. Yes. People can send us stuff. We don't guarantee that we're going to be able to, like, read through full scripts. We don't guarantee that it'll be quick.
We try to read everything we get. Try. We're still human and busy, but we try. Bye, Axel. Hey, he asked.
That's fair.
It was a half-assed dab. I'm sitting down. But, like, you know.
Original score for Dawn.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Olivia Heath wrote a lot of the music for Dawn. Now, there's still a lot of other music in there that I had to get from outside sources because it's a 2.5-hour movie.
Yes.
But what Olivia's music really does is tie everything together. She made a lot of the music that acts as themes for characters. So, like, there's a specific riff that tends to play at important moments for Chloe and Rachel, and you can hear it in the scene that we released. Right? It plays before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So, like, a lot of that was her contribution, and it really just helps tie the movie together, frankly. It gives everything an anchor, and I'm really proud of the fact that almost all of our other music comes from, like, 2 or 3 other artists. Like, it's a really, really succinct soundtrack.
And it all comes from
Free Music Archive.
not-for-profit musicians who are stupid talented.
Yeah, special shout out to, what is it, Mon Plaisir?
Mm-hmm.
Mon Plaisir is a French artist who literally has created thousands of songs just
For the
for
love,
the love
of,
of it.
So that people
Yeah.
can have access to free music.
And makes
for
a
things
point
like
of
this.
not taking profit for it, and he's incredible. We've confirmed that he's a he, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he is incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. So you'll hear a lot of his music in What If, I believe, too.
Done.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
but
Did we? Really?
I don't know. I know there's some of it in 307 in the short film I
Mhm.
released a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a lot of his music is in Dawn, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
His range of what he writes is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Celine, I think I did read the small part of the story that you sent me a while back. I think. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Yeah. Going back up a little bit. Oh, Mon Plaisir has a Patreon. So, consider giving him money.
Yeah.
He's great.
Godfrey, what characteristics did we really want to shine in Chloe and Rachel's characters?
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to show, Chloe is the typical kind of conundrum of a teenager who desperately wants to be original but also desperately wants to be loved. So you have to be able to see that simultaneous, like, I'm a badass who I'm a lone wolf and I can be by myself and fuck everyone, but also, she wants a hug. Like, she lost her dad. And so I really wanted to show that, the kind of internal struggle for her on that side of things. And for Rachel, it's more the everybody loves me and I have attention from everyone. And she's trying to figure out who she is, or actually more like she's trying to show who she actually is through all of that. And that's what draws her to Chloe, is she knows Chloe isn't a bullshitter.
Mm-hmm.
So she can talk to Chloe as herself, and Chloe can talk to her. And they can communicate on that level of two people who really don't want other people to know them, but they know each other. Yeah. So that was really the dynamic I was going for. They come from two very different backgrounds, but they're going through a lot of the same things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Would we consider releasing commentary for What If or Dawn? Dawn especially.
Dawn especially. That'd be cool to do. Yeah.
That might be what we do for next month's live stream.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think
that'd be really cool.
There's like a watch along.
Yeah.
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 Maybe.
I think that'd be awesome. What are you guys gonna do when your movie sucks review's done? Let him do it.
Let him do it.
Can't stop him.
No, I
whatever.
A lot of people ask, like, should we, like, say something? It's like, no, I'm not trying to ruin this guy's channel or anything like that. He does what he does, and people like it, and I respect that. So
if he chooses to come back a second time, that means that he loves us.
I have a theory that he secretly loves Life is Strange. I shouldn't have said that because now I just started beef. But it's a joke. I'm joking.
But for methinks he doth protest too much.
Indeed. Frankly, he seems like probably an okay guy who would laugh if he heard that I said this. But, like, yeah, like, I feel like he secretly loves Life is Strange. Like,
he sure has played all the games and watched our movie and...
Like, a little bit.
Will Steph and Mikey have a larger role in Dawn? They're in Dawn.
They're in Dawn. I'd say
the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
We really don't... Stop falling asleep.
The computer keeps falling asleep.
We really don't want to give any spoilers at all.
Yeah. The movie comes out in less than a week.
Yeah.
So the movie comes out in less than a week.
The movie comes out in less than a week. Yes, Panera coffee.
It's just coffee, everyone. But yeah, if he does a review, which I'm sure he will, it's fine. It gives us more views and...
Also, there is a Russian...
Yeah.
Video game Let's Player.
Backstory. There was one day randomly where all of a sudden we started getting all of these Russian comments. Some, which were kind of mixed bag. Like, some of them were really bad, but some of them were like, we like
really
this.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah. So we finally found this fairly famous Russian YouTuber Like, semi. Like, he's got a couple 100,000 subscribers.
I think so,
Yeah. So, like, who did a review of What If, and it was pretty lukewarm. Like, he didn't hate on it quite as much.
He didn't hate the movie, but he sure did say a lot of nasty things about our actors.
He was simultaneously nicer to the movie than Your Movie Sucks, but way harsher on the actors, and said a lot of really transphobic things that I don't appreciate. But
yes,
I mean, it's hard because I never want to quell criticism. I know that the internet is a free and open place, and people have a right to say what they want to say. And I'm going to keep doing what I do, no matter what anyone says, for you guys. So, favorite villain in Life is Strange. I mean, I'm going to say Jefferson, even though he's not in What If, and everyone's going to be like, if he's your favorite villain, why didn't you put him in? But, like, you gotta understand, I put as many elements of him in as I could, even though I couldn't really include his character for time purposes.
Right.
The reason I didn't include Jefferson in What If isn't that I hate him, it's that I didn't think I could properly introduce his story and give it proper time. I felt like he could just be a pop-up villain.
Right.
So...
Because we had enough complaints about, like, oh, Frank's just in one scene and he doesn't really serve a purpose.
It's like if Jefferson had barely been in the movie, but then the darkroom scene happened, it wouldn't have made sense.
No.
So even though I really think he's a damn decent villain, and the voice actor who plays him is amazing in the game, it just, really I wasn't able to fit him in. But still Jefferson. I mean, he's the Life is Strange villain, right? Like, I mean, Nathan, obviously, too, but he's a kid. It's hard for me to really consider him a full-on villain.
He's an anti-hero.
He's not an anti-hero. Because that like, Chloe's an anti-hero.
Fair. Yeah, true.
But Nathan is a tragic villain. Nathan is somebody who could have been good if he'd gotten help, who becomes evil. Jefferson is just fucking evil. So it's like...
Yeah.
I'm also a fan of Damon Merrick, even though he never really does a whole lot in the game. He's just a fun villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Damon is cool. Like, I like Damon because he was a very not Life is Strange-esque villain. He seemed very real and rough, and just not the kind of person you'd expect to find in Arcadia Bay. Like, even Mark Jefferson was a villain who fit within the confines of Life is Strange. Damon is just kind of a scary...
You could put him in
you could put him in anything, and he fits. Thank you, Marina. Nathan is not a good guy, but Nathan could have been a good guy. Nathan does a lot of terrible things.
Yeah.
But Nathan is still a kid. I think that's the thing. At the end of the day, Nathan is still very young. And so regardless of the horrible evils that he commits, he's still a very sad character and a very broken person.
Right.
So it's like... Who are we most connected to in Life is Strange?
Max.
Chloe.
Yeah.
I say it while wearing blue. Yes, Damon is in Dawn. That's all I'll say.
Elliot's the real villain of Before the Storm.
Elliot is a scumbag, and I'm not sorry for not putting him in Dawn.
Fucking hate Elliot.
Like, okay, he's very well written and well acted, and like he's a good character. I just hate his guts because he's a piece of shit. I would argue that he's one of the most realistic villains in Life is Strange.
Yeah.
But
because he's just a skeevy fucking stalker.
Yeah. But again,
psychopath.
You know, even though Elliot isn't in Dawn, if you like the character, you might see little bits and pieces of him here and there. His influence on the story, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam. Ironically, a shorter game led to a longer movie.
Yeah.
But kind of precisely for that reason. That because it was a shorter game, it was easier for me to feel like, okay, this is what I want to tell. And so it led to a longer movie because I felt like there was more story that I could include. I was able to bring more of it in. So yeah. Yeah, agreed. The Nathan phone call in Life is Strange is one of the more underrated heartbreakers, I think.
Yeah.
That made me cry the first time I listened to it, and I did not expect to feel bad for Nathan Prescott, but yeah.
Because it's the one moment in the game that you see, like, he's just a kid.
Yeah, like it's a. I'm using this word in a sympathetic way, but the scene is so pathetic. Like he's this, scary badass. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. You don't know who you're fucking with the whole game, and then he just calls and he's just sobbing and he just sounds scared and little, and it's just like, it's so sad because like, oh my god, we could have helped this kid, and you spend the whole game hating him, so it makes you feel complicit, which is one of the best storytelling elements you can do. If you can make the audience feel guilty for how they felt about something,
you're doing it right.
You're doing it right.
Yeah.
So.
Do we like Hannah Tell? I mean, yeah, she's Max's voice.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
Celine agreed. The Elliot hug is a horrifying experience I'll never forget. And yes, there are a lot of Elliots in real life.
One trait you don't like about Chloe.
Ooh. See, the thing is, I empathize a lot with Chloe, so this is hard for me. But because obviously she has unlikable traits, she's not a perfect person. But there aren't many things that I like wish wouldn't have existed for her. I mean, like, obviously you always wish she had a less short temper, especially with Max.
Right.
And her self-destructive tendencies, of course, make you frustrated. But there's not much I would change about her character because I think she's realistic.
Yeah.
I think the reason a lot of people don't like her is because she's an unlikable person. Deliberately.
Point.
It's like...
Right. Yeah.
I've met Chloe Prices in my life, and I've always felt drawn to people like that because I think they're the people that most people are like, oh, fuck that person, they're an asshole. But it's like, no, like, there's something human to that.
Yeah.
Frankly, Chloe's the kind of character I like to write. So I have a hard time saying, I don't like this. I just like to see her improve, you know?
Ooh. How did you come up with the scene in What If where young Max talks to older Max? So, I feel like that's the scene that most people are a little bit confused about.
Yeah.
In What If.
Essentially, I really wanted to, like, show a serious advancement of Max's powers. Like, let's say she never stopped rewinding time and she got to a point where she could, like, directly interfere with timelines.
We should specify, older Max in that scene is Max from an alternate timeline.
Yes.
It's not the Max that you've been watching through the movie. Young Max in that scene is the Max that you have been watching.
Is Shelby, basically,
through What If.
Yeah. The older Max in that scene is an alternate timeline where she kept rewinding time over and over and over and over and over again to try to save Chloe. So she's been rewinding time for years. And finally gets to a point where she decides she can't do it and goes back to the moment that she decided to start doing that, which is when she first tried to save Chloe's dad and stop herself from doing it. So it's an alternate storyline that you didn't see, essentially.
Right.
And, like, yeah, in hindsight, I feel like I could have found a better way to explain that, but I'm still proud of it. I still love that first shot where it pans up and shows them both standing. Which is funny, because some people have said that, like, they don't look enough alike, or, like, your postures aren't the same. I've actually always thought...
I think we look enough alike.
Yeah, well, and, like, the way that you're standing is pretty identical.
Yeah.
So it's always kind of confusing when people are like, oh, they don't look the same. It's like, they look enough the same.
Right.
The actor that played Max in that scene is how old was...
She was 12 or 13.
So it's like, you know,
13?
they were a 13-year-old kid that had never acted.
Right.
I thought they did a damn good job.
Yeah.
Proud of them.
If we would have kept Elliot in the script, would you have played Elliot?
You know what's funny is we talked about that.
We did talk about that, actually.
I am actually an actor. I've acted before. I enjoy acting. Actually, I shouldn't say I am an actor. I have acted before. It's pretentious to call myself an actor. But I have acted before. I actually did consider it. I considered playing Nathan in What If originally. But then we found Skylar, and then we found Jaden, and both of them are infinitely better than I ever would have been. I'm not a good actor. I just like to act. I'm like Tarantino. Like, I'm a director. I like to act. It doesn't mean I'm good at acting. But I did consider playing Elliot because I felt like I looked enough like him and sounded enough like him that I could have pulled it off. But then I was like, no. And then I just cut the character because it was like, eh.
Yeah.
So essentially, I shouldn't act. I've learned this about myself.
No.
She's being nice to me.
Peyton physically became Chloe.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Everything that she did, she mimicked the character.
It's
perfectly.
It's funny because you look at her if you go back to the other live stream that we did where we interviewed her, she actually doesn't have a lot of Chloe's mannerisms and vocal tics in real life. She looks enough like the character that you can see it, but like she lowered her voice almost a full register when she was talking as Chloe. She mimicked her actions. She paced like Chloe does. She did the nervous tics that Chloe does.
Yeah.
It was kind of amazing.
Yeah.
It was just amazing. Like,
it is incredible. Why did we use a different actress? We've addressed that a few times, but basically we just needed someone who looked younger.
Yeah. Connor, I'll definitely do cameos in future projects. It's fun to do, but it won't be like a part in the movie. I'll be like sitting in a bar somewhere. I'll be like, oh, that's him. Like, yeah, that's the most I'd ever do for a cameo.
Fair. Do we have a least favorite episode of Life is Strange out of the 5 episodes? Maybe episode 2?
Episode 2 is the slowest, but I couldn't call it.
Because that's the, like...
The train
figure
one, right?
out... No. Life is Strange.
No, yeah, but Life is Strange 2 is where Chloe almost gets hit by the train, right?
Yeah, that's like the shit in the pockets at the diner and finding the bottles.
It's the most tedious episode.
It feels the most like a game.
Yes. But I hesitate. Yeah. I don't really think I could call any episode my least favorite.
Yeah.
It's just the slowest.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't skip it. Like, it's still an essential part of the story.
Yeah. Cameo. How did we manage to replicate Chloe's Firewalk shirt? We didn't. I bought that on Redbubble.
That is the one, like, piece of clothing from the game that we actually bought online because it was just, why not?
Iconic.
We were kind of excited that we had some more money to spend on clothes and decided to buy the shirt.
Yes. What is the actor's name that plays Chloe in What If? Mads. Nagel.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Choose that day. Wait, why did we choose December 1st for the launch of the movie?
It was available. It was
the location that we have held the premiere of What If and now Dawn. We just have to go off of what dates are available in their space.
We wouldn't have been able to premiere it until like February if we hadn't done it then. And we wanted the local premiere to coincide with the release.
Yeah, so we just decided to do them on the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christopher, that's fair. Like, I do understand why the ending of Life is Strange is so polarizing. But no, I do get it. Like, I understand why people are so on the fence about it. I personally love it, but...
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you say the finale is bad, do you mean one of the 2 options? Do you mean just the general progression of the storyline? What do you specifically mean?
Yeah.
I guess.
Also, Unicorn Frenzy, we love you. Thank you. We try. We're just 2 normal people trying to make movies, right?
No, we're not making a Life is Strange 2 movie.
We're not. We're sorry.
We're gonna have to do, like... Oh, you know what we should do at some point?
What?
We should, like, make a post that's, like, general Q&A. Like, the questions we consistently get asked.
Yeah.
And answer them outright in a post.
I've said this before, but I'll say it again. If I ever did anything else with Life is Strange, ever in the future, it would relate to Max and Chloe or Rachel.
Yeah.
I would never, like, that's the story I want to tell. That's the story I've chosen to focus on. I want someone else to make a Life is Strange 2 movie. But my story is Max and Chloe and Rachel.
Yeah. Yeah. What kind of camera do we use?
Canon Rebel T3i. It's 10 years old. So we're not using that one again. The next movie that I make will be made on a different camera.
Yes. Would you ever want to direct a Marvel comic book movie?
Sure. Yeah, tell them to hit me up. I'm available. I'm free. My schedule's pretty open. I'll see if I can work them in if they want me to direct a Marvel movie. I want to direct a Ghost Rider movie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. The Life is Strange comic, without giving any spoilers, it's not what you expect it to be, and it's really slow-paced.
The art is great.
The art is great.
They really understood how to write the characters dialogue-wise, but the first 3 pages are kind of wasted. No, the second 3 pages are kind of wasted. The talk about all the, like, Polaroid pictures. That's not a spoiler. They just talk about pictures for a while, and it's like...
The whole comic
it's like a 10-page comic.
Pictures.
Genuinely, I liked it. It's well written. It's beautifully drawn. It feels like Max and Chloe. I just want to know where the story's going more.
Agreed.
I feel like I can't make an informed decision on how I actually feel about it yet.
Agreed. Oh, multiple good questions coming through. Are you at all worried that other filmmakers will be discouraged from making other Life is Strange movies because of the 2 you've already made? We hope not.
I would hope the opposite.
I really hope not. I hope people are encouraged to do it now.
Please do better than we
did. That
did.
They see that we did it, and they're like, wow, if these 2 randos from Iowa can make a movie, so can I. You know, I hope we're inspiring people to do what they love. Wow, you guys.
Connor, did somebody say documentaries aren't real movies? Because documentaries are real movies.
Documentaries are 1,000% real movies.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
They take way more effort than a fictional story, in my opinion.
A different kind of effort.
A different kind of effort, but like...
A kind of dedication that I do not have. I could not be a documentarian. I keep my head in the clouds too much.
Absolutely real films.
Yeah.
Would we make a movie based on the comics? Probably not.
Probably not. I guess I'll just say, if I ever made another Life is Strange movie involving Max and Chloe and Rachel, it would be something original. More than likely. Which is probably why I'll never do it. Because what could I possibly contribute at this point that hasn't already been done? Even fan art-wise. I'm also just ready to be done, guys. I love you all. But I have original content that I want to do.
Yeah.
I've come up with these amazing characters that I desperately want to show to you guys. I will always love Max and Chloe, and I will always miss them, but I'm ready to move on to something new.
Yeah.
It's going to be real. I would rather direct a DC film than a Marvel film. However, DC movies are not doing so hot right now.
They're not. Well, maybe you could change that around.
I could maybe change that. But the problem is I'd want to direct a Joker movie. And right now, the Joker movie that is being directed looks phenomenal.
Looks like the movie you would want to make.
Yeah, like genuinely. Like, that's kind of what we keep joking about. Is like, oh, apparently I'm ghost directing this movie. Because it looks exactly like what I'd want to do. Like when that first image of Joaquin Phoenix with just like the rough cloud makeup came on, and everyone was like, that's not the Joker. I was like, good thing. That's exactly why I would do it. But I love it. I love it.
Here's the thing that I have to say for a lot of people who are like, well, I can never be in your movies, so I can never do anything. We are one, like, spit in the ocean of people making films. Like, we just had this conversation. We were talking about Sundance.
Yeah, here's the fact. Here's some facts for you guys. Sundance, the Sundance Film Festival has a lower acceptance rate than Harvard. 400,000 movies. 400,000 movies get submitted to Sundance Film Festival every year. Of that 400,000, 1,000 get submitted. Get selected. So think about that. Out of all the movies made, 400,000 is a chunk of that goes to Sundance. Out of that chunk, 1,000 get picked. So there's 400,000 people per year making movies that go to Sundance. That just
enter into Sundance.
There
are millions of movies being made every single year.
Yeah.
Millions. That's not an exaggeration. There are millions of movies.
A cheap camera, get some friends together, and you're a filmmaker.
If you want to act, act.
Yeah.
Go find a theater, audition for a school play.
And something that I'm still trying to learn.
It doesn't have to be a large scale.
Yeah, don't do it because you want to get noticed and you want the fortune and fame of it all.
No. God,
do it because you have a story to tell. I'll be real with you guys. I was having kind of an existential crisis the other day. I was like, with my original content, and it's all horror films, and it's all really just heavy, dark stuff. And what if nobody likes it? What if nobody cares? And Shelby was just kind of like, well, do you care about it? It's like, yes. Then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks of what you do. It's your art. It's your story to tell. So tell the stories you want to tell, please. The world needs that right now. So.
Yeah.
She keeps me sane.
And I know that you guys think, well, but like, we love you guys. And it's like, that's awesome.
We love you too.
But you will love so many other people doing the exact same thing that we are. And that's okay. You're not cheating on us.
But I also don't want to discourage. And obviously, yeah, if you want to be a part of what we're doing, we will do everything in our power to make you a part of what we're doing.
Absolutely.
But our resources are limited at the moment.
Yes.
So, don't forget about us, for God's sake, but understand that we're not the only ones doing this.
No. I mean, stick with us. We love you. But
we just want to remain your favorite ones doing this.
But also, don't feel discouraged that our tiny production company in Iowa can't get people from Brazil and Germany and Sweden and to come here and work with us. Because that's not within our capabilities. But there are things, I promise you, where you are that you can do.
And if there isn't something where you are, then do it.
Create it. Make it. That's what we did. You make it. So, yeah. There you go.
Exactly, Ryan.
No, not everyone's going to stay. We know that at least half of our fan base is just Life is Strange fans. Yeah. And as soon as we say we're done with Life is Strange, we're going to lose half of them. And that's okay, because we're going to gain more people that just want to see what we're doing.
But those of you that stick around
are going to get
some great stuff.
Yeah, I'm not saying, like, just leave. No, there's going to be amazing things, but we also understand... I've done it. I've done it 1,000 times. When you start to follow someone because of one thing that they made, and then they completely rebrand, and you're like, who the fuck is this person? I don't care about this, and you leave.
Yeah, so we get it.
It happens.
But we're asking you not to leave. Because if you like what we're doing now, you're going to like what we're doing next even more.
Right. Because it's only going to get better from here. And it's only going to get bigger. Because now, we're going to be doing things that we have full control of, that we can make money on, that we can bring you more of, that we can get you more involved in.
Yeah.
That we can take to festivals.
I'm planning a saga, like a massive story that I want to tell you guys.
It's big. It's big.
It's all... Well, actually, it's on paper now, but it was all
It is.
It's going to be so good, guys. I don't say that about my own work very often.
Yeah.
But I am so proud of what we're doing next.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know a lot of you guys at this point are like, well, just tell us what you're doing. We're going to.
We're going to.
We're going to.
If we revealed it now over a live stream, would that not be underwhelming compared to what we have planned?
It would be. It would be underwhelming.
I promise it won't be long.
Seriously.
You'll get an idea of what we're doing
in December. We're going to rebrand.
Yeah. You'll get an idea of what we're doing in December, and you'll know what we're doing by January.
Yep. Yep.
Like, this is planned, set in stone, we're working on it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I can tell you it's horror.
It is. Yeah.
But, like, important horror.
It's, socially minded horror.
Yes.
Is what I would call it.
Yeah.
Socially minded psychological horror.
Yeah.
It's feminist.
It's exclusively female characters, almost.
Yeah.
It is almost exclusively female and LGBT characters throughout the entire series.
Yeah.
And
people of color. Yeah.
Scary demons.
Scary demons.
You know, everything you could look for in a movie.
A man named Rose.
A man named Rose. A character whose name is also a place.
You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it. Hey, that's the first spoiler we've given.
Yeah, a man named Rose and a character whose name is also a place.
Non-binary? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah. LGBT.
Actually, the
umbrella term.
One of the first characters that you'll meet in the series is non-binary.
Yeah. Yeah, they're never specifically referred to as male or female.
Never.
Yeah. The actor is non-binary. Like, it's not just the character being played by a cis person.
Yeah.
The actor is non-binary.
That's the other thing. Anybody that I'm casting as an LGBT character will be that in real life.
Yeah.
I'm making a point.
I will say that one of the upcoming movies features a trans lead, and we are only going to cast
a trans person. Yeah.
We won't consider cisgendered people.
Yeah.
For that role.
And not only that, but like trans, like villains and anti-heroes, and like not just like it's a sweet movie about a trans person finding themselves.
Love
and
story.
It's like no, real characters,
right.
Real people whose one defining character trait isn't that they're LGBT, just real characters portrayed by LGBT people.
Because there's not enough of that
in vicious, scary horror films.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. But also, not fun, but like, fun.
And we'll have a lot of, like, smaller projects in between.
And
we have ideas. And a man named Rose.
And a character whose name is also a place.
Is that just our one thing that we're gonna keep saying?
Yeah.
Now? Okay.
A man, well, can I say the other, like, a man whose name in the series?
No.
I can't say that.
No, you can't say that.
I can't say that. I've been told I can't say that. I asked the folks upstairs, and they said I can't say that. Just trust me. It's going to be fun.
So what you're saying is it's not going to feel like a gay movie, it's going to feel like a real movie.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the goal.
We don't label these movies as LGBT films.
No.
They are films featuring LGBT characters and actors.
Yes.
But they're not LGBT movies.
No.
Because that's gross. People are people.
Indeed.
Let people be people in stories.
Indeed.
Without labeling it.
We're not pandering to anybody.
No.
We're just telling the stories that we want to tell, and the stories that we want to tell happen to feature LGBT characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trust me, I think we're actually going to piss some people off with what we're doing. But, like, I think it's important. And I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Unicorn Frenzy, we'll happily take your money. I'm kidding. But
There'll
like
be chances for that too coming up. There aren't like specific scenes in Play Dead that Carrsan directed. It was just co-directed by 3 people all at the same time.
I mean, like, I can tell you, like, I could sit here and say, like, this is specifically, like, this was my idea, and this is my, like, I'm not trying to steal anybody's thunder.
It was a very collaborative film.
It was a very collaborative process.
I was no part of it. I don't know why I'm saying anything.
Fine. Yeah, no, Play Dead was a very collaborative. That was part of what made it kind of experimental, is that it was very much collaborative. And I've said this publicly, I'm extremely, like, I didn't have anything really to do with the post-production of it, but I'm very proud of how it turned out, ultimately, and I'm so happy that people love it. So, yeah. It's fun. It's a fun, gory, feel-good movie? It's like, it's an interesting project. It came out of a very interesting time in all of our lives, the people that made it. And yeah, check it out. It's on YouTube. It's free to watch.
Play Dead movie. Would you guys ever make a video game? No.
No.
That's not what we do.
No.
No.
I'll leave that to people that know how to do it.
I know people that do, and good on them. But...
Like, don't get me wrong. If I was ever, like, asked to write for a video game, I would do it. But, like, I would never produce one. I don't know how. I wouldn't even begin to know how.
Celine, you wrote a review for Play Dead. I'll read it. Send it to
Sick,
me.
yeah. And me.
Send
I
it
also
to
love
us.
to read it.
Send it to us. Yeah. Where are we at? Oh, we're over an hour.
Yeah.
Let's see. What have we touched on? We've touched on the movies coming out in 6 days. We have an in-person premiere in Waterloo, Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
And the same night, it's getting an online launch.
Jacob, fun fact, one of my kind of closet passions is voice acting.
Oh.
And, like, using my voice for things. So, like, yeah, I totally would. But it would have to be a project that I had time to do and interest in.
Carrsan did voice acting for the No Sleep podcast.
Mm-hmm. Briefly. But, yeah, I actually love voice acting. Like, that's the thing. If I ever actually got to act, I'd love to be a voice actor. That's something I'm actually pretty decent at. But I like it.
He's really good at it. So we touched on the release date. We touched on the donor incentives. They're all printed and ready. We just need money to ship them. We touched on upcoming projects and rebranding, and I hate myself because I keep forgetting to wake up my computer.
Don't hate yourself, you're amazing.
Rebranding will happen in December. Please stick with us.
Please stick with us. We love you
Because
guys.
it's not like we're just doing like a blind overhaul. We're working on our next movie right now.
Everything is like things are planned, things are set in stone right now. Things are casted as we speak. Like
Right. Yeah, you can send it on Facebook. Send it wherever you'd like, Celine. I feel like there was a fourth thing. Answering questions, talking to you guys.
I mean, yeah, like if you guys have any other big last minute questions, we're still here.
I think I will set some time aside probably after the movie is out to do a like general Q&A post. Just because we're not going to be doing these live streams every month from here on out. Well, starting in December.
Yeah.
So I want you guys to have a place where you can go to be like, I have this burning question. Hopefully it's already been answered.
And for those of you who panic, there will still be occasional public live streams. They just won't be scheduled every single month. There will be other things going on. But we'll still check in every now and again to chat.
Yeah. Will we ever have children? Maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
In no hurry.
It's like one of those things that, like, of course we talk about it, but it's like we're making movies right now. I'm 23, she's 21. We're babies.
We are babies.
We are children.
We are in no position to be taking care of other small life forms. Besides, like, animals.
Yes.
We'll be animal parents any day of the week. Do you think there are better writers than Tarantino? Yeah.
I mean, of course there are. Yes. I'm saying just base level, like, if you're looking for a movie to watch with good dialogue, an early Tarantino movie is a good place to start. There are writers and directors I like more than Tarantino now, but I've, refined my personal taste over years. So I don't want to, like, suggest one of my favorites off the bat because it might not be something everyone else would like.
Any other cool film projects from the Iowa indie scene that we should check out? There's a lot of cool stuff happening in Iowa.
Lost Utopia Productions.
Yeah.
Our friend Terrell makes movies, and he's amazing and does not get the credit he deserves.
Terrell did some of the cinematography for Play Dead.
Yeah, the majority of the cinematography for Play Dead.
You and he both did it.
But, yeah, Terrell is extremely talented. And
So talented.
Terrell's expertise is special effects.
Beautiful special effects.
He does things that I'm like, how the hell did you do? Because he has a lot of the same resources we do.
Yeah.
He's just, that's his skill set.
He does very short form film, so
Yeah.
the majority of his process is in editing.
Yeah, and he's an amazing
And he's able
editor.
to put that time into that.
Yeah.
So
we've consulted with him multiple times on
his finishing
things,
projects are beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful final product.
Yeah.
He had a couple of his films shown on Iowa Public Television
Indeed.
recently, which was like right on. Yeah, Terrell played Brian in Play
Yeah,
Dead.
Terrell was Brian in Play Dead.
Yes.
I still go back and play Life is Strange every now and again.
God,
I
yeah.
always will.
Yeah, we'll just have days where we're like, do you want to just like play episode 4? We'll just play an episode.
Yeah, like we're not tired of it.
Oh God, no.
We're just ready to move on creatively.
Yeah.
We'll always love it.
We're not tired of the story. We just have other things that we want to do with our art.
Indeed. Favorite short film? I saw a short film on YouTube just a couple days ago called The Smiling Man. It's not the creepypasta one, the one of like the dancing guy on the sidewalk, which those of you who've seen it, I'm talking about.
Wait, what?
It's decent. There's a short horror film called The Smiling Man that like has like a creepy guy in like makeup.
The company name was Alter.
Yes,
for that.
Alter.
Alter.
Yeah. The Alter, The Smiling Man.
Yeah.
It's really solid.
It's cool.
It's horror, but it's not
very
like jump
cool.
scare horror. It's really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah. It is neat. Wait, what? Celine, what?
Celine, what?
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 Confused.
Anybody else? Big burning questions? Things that you want to ask us?
Yeah, we'll probably...
Because I'm not going to lie, this will be one of your last chances to ask for a while.
I mean, you guys can always contact
In this
us
format.
through
Yeah.
Facebook and Instagram.
Yes. But like in this particular format.
Yes. 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 So, big final questions, statements, anything like that. Because I think next month, it's not going to be very, like, talky.
Q&A.
Yeah, it's not going to be Q&A based. That is for sure. Regardless of what format it
Because you guys will
ends up
ask all your
taking.
questions in the comments of Dawn. I'm
Yeah.
assuming. So.
Yeah. So,
I have not seen The Holy Mountain.
oh, that's what you were saying, Celine. Perhaps. Yeah, we have a few people that want to Skype in, so it's a matter of figuring out how and when and where to do that. But perhaps we'd love to. It wasn't a joke. I mean, we mean it. We would love to do that. It's just we're not super tech heavy.
Unicorn Frenzy, no. I would never sell one of my original ideas to somebody else just so that they could make it whatever they wanted. I'd rather make it on a micro budget than let somebody else make it. Now, if somebody asked me like to write something for them and was willing to pay me to do it so that they could direct it, that'd be fine. But I would never just be like, hey, here's something I wrote, have fun with it. Like, no. I would at least have to have some form of creative control.
Yeah. Have we seen First Reformed? No, but I want to.
Yeah, really want to.
Yeah, that one looks really good.
Favorite genre of film is like psychological horror, Hereditary, that kind of thing.
If you could be friends with anyone from Life is Strange, who would it be?
Chloe.
Maxwell.
Just the characters we connect with most. But I feel like if you're friends with one of them, you're kind of friends with all three, if it's Chloe, Rachel, or Max, right? Like...
Yeah. How do I make fake blood look real? Lots of food coloring.
Lots of food coloring.
Thick
It's
and
a
goopy.
process.
Thick and goopy. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, we're almost done.
It's okay. Someone said keep asking questions.
Specifically one person.
Yeah. Did we miss somebody's questions? Is that what's being implied? Because we'll go
No,
back.
I think Jacob's just asking really hard-hitting Diane Sawyer-esque questions.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool. We're into that.
Yeah.
Your computer turned off again.
I know.
Her computer's not cooperating with us today.
It's not. It just doesn't want to stay alive.
We love that you're asking questions.
Yeah, no, please ask questions.
Bella's fantastic. She continues to be the greatest dog working today.
Mm-hmm. I think we might be winding down.
I think we're all kind of getting there. Oh, Bob, it's winter, so I'm assuming he's kind of retreated to the underground, but I'm hoping he's doing well.
Indeed.
Do you have a new channel name in mind? Maybe.
Yeah, it's our production.
Yeah, it's our production. It's City M Productions. It's actually we've already kind of revealed it just quietly. Yeah.
It's okay.
We will watch Cam. I do want to watch Cam.
Would I ever want to direct my own project? That's a tough question. I would love to do cinematography on a project, and I would love to write something, and I love co-directing. I don't know if I would want to direct on my own.
I was like, we've kind of been moving more and more toward we just 50-50 direct everything.
Yeah.
So.
I have a couple story ideas that I would love to do.
Well, you've contributed largely to, like, a lot of what we're working on now. Bella's here! Like, the next thing that we're working on, Shelby has contributed a lot to that story. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll give you something.
How do you choose a name for your production company? Well, you have a boy with a name that works well in, like, anagrams and whatnot.
Yeah.
And you...
Everyone,
from CTM to City M very quick. Oh my god. She's just an upset potato. Bella's here.
Bella's here, everyone.
Love to see a vlog channel.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Not a bad idea.
That'd be kind of fun. I might do that.
Bella's here, everyone.
That'd be kind of fun.
Bella, look at everyone.
Bella.
She doesn't know.
Yeah, vlogs could be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, she wants to go.
Oh no, she's leaving. Goodbye.
This was a short cameo. Oh well, no, she's just kind of sitting down next to me. Oh, she just wants the bagel crumbs.
Oh.
That's what she's here for.
Okay. We will check out a lot of different things, and we'll always be asking you questions. And fun fact, we're going to have a Patreon. So if you want to have a say in what we do, give us money. Because, trust me, you will get to give us suggestions out the wazoo, and we will listen to them.
Yeah.
If you give us money every month.
There will also be other cool perks to giving us money. But...
Oh. Well, yeah.
Besides our continued love and devotion, which most of you already have for free, but, like...
Bella's got some big old eyeballs.
Bella's eyes have seen all the evils of the world and survived. Actually, no, not Bella. Bella's just surprised at everything. Yeah. That one cat, the weird cat, has seen the evils of the world and survived.
It's true. He's a beautiful cat.
Bella actually can't eat bagel crumbs because Bella is allergic to everything.
She is.
Bella has a special diet because she's a special dog.
She's a special girl with a special diet.
Indeed. She's the best. She's the best dog.
Okay, yes. So recap. Movie in 6 days. Then the movie comes out and you watch it and you share it with everyone you love.
Everyone.
Everyone. And then you're going to get your incentives at some point when we have money. And that's going to be really cool. I promise it's not going to be like 2 years from now. Like, it's going to be
as soon as we
relatively
possibly
soon. My photography is going great. Thank you so much for asking. I have a photography page on Instagram. Follow it.
She's incredible.
Thanks.
4. Was there a
remember that thing about short-term memory?
You know. You all know.
Movie.
Right?
Incentives.
Incentives.
Rebranding in the future. Coming up.
A man named Rose.
Incredibly shortly.
A character whose name is also a place.
Correct. Yes.
We really just... That's just a cool teaser, isn't it? Like...
It actually is.
A man named Rose and a character whose name is also a place.
I love it. Stay with us. We love you.
Yeah.
This is probably the last time that we will be doing this exact format that we're doing right here in this place in this time. So thank you so much for everyone who has stuck with us from beginning to end.
We love you guys.
We love you. Watch Dawn in 6 days. It's coming out. It's going to be amazing. We have devoted the last 2 years of our lives to Life is Strange and to you guys. And we intend to still do that, just on a different level.
Without the love and support that we've gotten from you guys, we may have never been inspired to create all these awesome original things that we're going to be making.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Signing off.
We love you.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.